And welcome back to this final day of the Potato Expo here in Orlando, Florida. I'm Bob Larson with the Ag Information Network of the West. Joining me this morning is Joe Eiguren. He's with Tolsma Storage Technology. It's a Holland-based company, but your U.S. headquarters are up there in the Northwest where I'm from, up in Boise.
Boise, yeah.
And you guys are all about helping us store our spuds. And tell us a little bit about your company up there.
Yeah, so Tolsma, it's Tolsma Grisnich, Tolsma Storage Technology. It's a Holland-based company. Been in business for about 75 years. A lot of experience worldwide in potato storage specifically. We also focus on onions and carrots, but potatoes is kind of dominant of what we do. We have storages in 65 different countries around the world. And about 3 or 4 years ago, decided to make a push into the U.S. market, and doing that by opening an office in Boise, Idaho, which is where our Tolsma USA location is headquartered out of.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just like every other aspect of our life, we can't escape technology, and it plays a huge role in what you guys do in warehouse storage. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So, storage needs kind of across the world. There's different kinds of constraints, I guess you can say. A big issue in Europe, especially in some other markets, is energy consumption, cost of energy. So we've got a substantial R&D department over in Holland. We're kind of always looking for cutting edge technology in reducing storage loss primarily, and secondarily energy reduction. So, yeah.
And taking along with that technology aspect, your R&D department, I mean, you guys are on it, and things are changing all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. Constantly looking for more efficient fans, better, reduction in energy, everything.
And it's all about storage minimization and saving energy costs as well.
Absolutely, yep.
And tell us how does that work, and how has that played a role in how the storage has changed over the years?
Just kind of, part of it's the development of our actual hardware, so the fans themselves, making more energy efficient fans using EC technology versus AC fans. It's flat currency motors. That's kind of one of the big things that we push. Kind of the amount of time essentially that we're running the storage. Finding the optimal temperature and humidity.
Sure, absolutely.
And essentially reducing runtime.
And you're talking a little bit before we went on air about how consumer demand is growing for fresh pack and things like table potatoes and stuff. So that you've kind of changed your focus a little, or shifted your focus a little bit.
So I mean, there's obviously two ways to store, primarily bulk or box storage. We're seeing kind of industry-wide, kind of around the world, but we're seeing it a lot in the United States too. People, pricing, the kind of people heading towards table potatoes, like you mentioned, as opposed to just processing potatoes. Kind of different ways, better ways optimal ways to store table potatoes. You want to handle them a little bit better. So we're seeing a big push into box storage.
Yeah, absolutely. You're seeing that in a lot of the different commodities around the world.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so this past year, how have things been going?
Yeah, we had a great year, 2017, up in your area, northern Washington. There's some seed farms up there,
sure.
And they're also focusing on yellow and red potatoes. So we had quite a few projects up in the Skagit Valley area. Also in out at southwestern Idaho and eastern Oregon. They had a rough winter last year. A lot of buildings collapsed. We had the opportunity to build some new state-of-the-art storages there for the onion market and potatoes as well. It was a great year for us.
Well, I'm sure the Walla Walla Sweet Onion folks love you as well. That's my hometown.
Okay, nice.
Anyway, well, hey, Joe, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Appreciate it. And we'll send it back to you. And from the Potato Expo here in Orlando, Florida, I'm Bob Larson with the Ag Information Network of the West.